Hey honeybees! Welcome into our new weekly reading series here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For those of you that might be new here, welcome in. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, my loves. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much. And I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks, bonus readings, and so much more, you can join at the link in the description box below, okay? So speaking of members, I did a poll last week to see what reading style members wanted to do for our new weekly series, as the Angel and Ancestor reads have a new channel home, Ethereal Ancestors, that'll also be linked in the description box for those of you that haven't subscribed yet. Shout out to everybody who has subscribed. I love y'all so very much. And I appreciate your support over there on the new channel, okay? But they decided on a chakra reading, which I love, because I used to do chakra readings for the new and full moons publicly on the channel. Those readings are still available publicly. Maybe I'll link the playlist. I'll link the playlist in the description box for those of y'all that might be new and have never seen those readings. It's all timeless energy, so you can align yourself with the different moon phases that are going on currently for the new moon and the full moon, as that reading series is now a members only series. So if you're interested in staying up to date in the current moon cycles, join the channel. But I'm excited to get back into these decks. I actually missed using these decks so much, so I'm so excited that I'll be able to give that as an offering to you guys every week. And if you enjoy the series and you want to get to know more about your own chakra centers, how to stay in alignment with the main 7 along your spine, you can book a chakra reading with me on my website, cuspofroses.store. That'll also be linked in the description box. Everything you need, description box, okay? So for my meditation for this message, it felt like a strong sense of justice and balance, like smack dab in the middle of 2 scales is what this week might feel like for some. Some of y'all might be on one side, others of y'all might be on the other, some of y'all swimming in the middle, okay? But overall, I do think that there's going to be a lot of transmuting that happens in the collective over this first week of June. I almost want to say it feels like blockages being removed. That could be on the extreme side for some of y'all. That could be very, very, very light for others of y'all, okay? But something is recalibrating and rebalancing so that something can grow, okay? I do get this sense, though, as I was like getting deeper into the energy of meditation, it felt a little targeted, this karmic balance for some of y'all. There could be someone around you that was expecting you to be on one side of the scale or the other, or somewhere stuck in the middle. Maybe not even stuck in the middle, really like on the extremes of this karmic energy, but you seem to be in the middle. Somebody's realizing that they're in the extremes of it. Somebody could also be realizing over the next 7 days that something is karmic, like they're receiving some sort of karmic blowback for some sort of intention that they set. Okay. This is strange. It's like, and this has been on my mind since I woke up today. Because my dream was, I've been dreaming, child, okay? Let me know if y'all have also been dreaming too. I'm an avid dreamer, so it's not out of the norm for me, but it has been pretty consistent, and I'm super grateful for that, because I be doing a lot of work in my dream state, okay? So let me know if y'all been dreaming too, especially with Neptune and Aries. Let me know if that's been amplified for y'all in the comments down below. But it kind of brings me back to like what was on my spirit when I woke up today. Something about suffering, okay? Where it's like somebody might have had the intention for you to suffer in some way, shape, or form. And it almost feels super subconscious. Like they wouldn't admit this. It's not something that they might even be fully aware that they wished or wanted for you, but it is something that's operating in their soul and in their spirit towards you. And the exact kind of suffering that that spirit has been trying to manifest for you has shown up in another aspect of this person's life. Okay. And that's what I meant by like somebody's getting like a karmic backfire. Like whether they're aware of it consciously or not, you know, that's a give or take. But it is what's in the ethers as far as what this energy feels like. So it's like, I guess it could feel like maybe okay, if that is relevant to you and that feels like you kind of sense that already in your energy, you could feel a bit of relief coming. It's almost like somebody's been unintentionally or intentionally really focusing a concentrated type of energy at you. And now that they're distracted or they have to now deal with that energy showing up in their own life, they can't really focus on you as much as they once were. So you feel like this lightness and this kind of relief. So that might kind of come out of nowhere. Like, I don't know why I just feel, lighter, less weighed down, less heavy. It's because something or a spirit that was either operating within someone or just kind of roaming around had been focusing a lot of energy at you. Okay, but they got other things to deal with, so it's like they can't send that energy towards you as strongly anymore, so you're feeling relief from it. But it's rooted in suffering. It's rooted in suffering. Yeah, okay, let's talk about it. Something very Libran about this first 7 days of June. Tell me. Yeah, I can't kind of make it. Fuck up. Yeah. 3 of Swords. What someone willed for you, this is solar plexus energy, showed up in their world. The Wheel of Fortune. I can't make it up. The Wheel of Fortune. Heart chakra with temperance in the root. Right. Let's just say you're too balanced for all of that. So there could be a spirit or an entity learning that the hard way, whether again it has a body or not. You're too grounded for that. Too rooted for that. So what they were waiting to see has now again manifested in their world. And someone could also be upset that you are still on a Wheel of Fortune. Again, somebody does. I'm trying to tell you, no matter the obstacle they tried to put in front of you, 5 of Wands. Throat chakra, which tells me that something was definitely either being said but this is what I mean by subconscious. Like, again, they could have been saying this to themselves, thinking this to themselves, trying to think up obstacles for you, imagine suffering for you, to try to have it manifest. Thoughts are portals, you know? That's why what you think will be, if you think it hard enough. A thought is a portal. So somebody thinking, oh, I just, wish this and that, and they should, and da-da-da-da-da. That opens up that opens up a channel of energy that, if it's poured into, can manifest. So with this Ace of Wands, I just think your spirit is a little too high vibrational for that to work. So I don't think, viewer, you have anything to worry about. Unless you are the one that has been trying to manifest this 3 of Swords for somebody, so they don't have a Wheel of Fortune moment and claim something that's theirs, some sort of gift here with the Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands. Find some sort of stability. Then I feel like if that is you, then you know what's coming to you. You know exactly what's coming to you because you conjured it up. You would know better than anybody what you wished for someone. So that could be it. But for others of y'all, this might have been directed at you. All this spiritual energy. 5 of Wands, Ace of Wands to the 4 of Wands. Somebody tried to add in additional energy. That's what I'm saying. Focus additional energy at you. You might have already pinpointed this energy by the time you see this reading. You might have already pinpointed where that energy was coming from, who, what entity, what spirit, whether it's a person or not, and already cleansed it out. 9 of Swords, right. Confirmation? Hold on. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Right, and now somebody's worried. It's like it's starting to click with someone. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. It's starting to click with somebody. Yeah, we'll do 7 across. It's starting to click with someone that they're out of alignment. It's kind of like those I guess that saxophone, that sound bite. Somebody's hearing them saxophones real loud. Clarify the 3 of Swords. Thank you. Temperance. Yeah, whatever that 3 of Swords was that somebody was attempting to direct at you, or something was attempting to direct at you, you've already transmuted out of. And the fact that you have, again, some of y'all are going to feel this sense of relief, like a lightness in your energy over the next 7 days. It's because whatever that density was, spirit, human, whomever, can't focus on you anymore, or really can't even reach you anymore. This could have been somebody that was like in a close proximity to you. 2 of Coins with the Queen of Wands. Yeah. You still get what you desire. 2 of Coins, sacral chakra energy under the Wheel of Fortune in the heart. You still get what you desire. So I don't know if you've been very vocal about what you desire, if you were sharing your dreams or your thoughts or your wants with this person. Secretly, they were kind of wishing that wheel would not turn in your favor. Not knowing that you're standing here in this Queen of Wands energy. So whatever challenges they attempted to create, you mastered that already. Yeah. Like I said, I think you're going to see exactly where this extra energy was coming from if you haven't already. That could be your revelation over the next 7 days. What energy was actually weighing you down? Clarify the 4 of Wands in the heart. 10 of Swords. Yeah. Somebody's going to have to see you ride that Wheel of Fortune despite what they desired, what they wanted, what they tried to conjure up. Your balance is somebody's heartbreak, somebody's betrayal. Or this is an energy that somebody wanted to see you in, the 10 of Swords. It's also Sun and Gemini energy. So the 10 of Swords, yes, it is a betrayal, right? It is also a transcendence of mental energy. It's one of those point of no return cards for me as a reader. Meaning once you hit that 10 of Swords, you really only have the option of either entering the Court of Swords, so becoming the Page, or starting back over at the Ace. So there's no falling down. There's only, well, yeah, there's only ascension or starting over. But it is a permanent change in the mental frequency. Permanent change in someone's mental body. Whichever way they were thinking that led to that 10 of Swords, they can no longer think that way. So I don't know if somebody was thinking something about you. Somebody knows they're going to have to fall under the swords that they threw. I almost wanted to say you're not the only one that they've done this to, or you're not the only one they do this to. This could just be somebody who has a lot of jealousy and a lot of envy in their own heart towards people. The High Priestess, I'm confirming something. Yeah, they know. Somebody knows those 9 swords, or those swords in general, are falling back on them. Full energy with the Princess of Cups. while you stand there in a new beginning, grounded, stable, and open-hearted. You weren't supposed to have an open heart. You weren't supposed to receive something. The Six of Wands. This could also be somebody's perception, or like, again, their own thoughts working against them. Some sort of lover energy or lover situation might be falling apart over the next 7 days. Princess of Wands and the heart. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Coins. What's the desired fortune here? The Princess of Swords. Right. Right. Another timeline could also be present here. Somebody finally sees what might have been a little difficult to see due to a lot of Three of Swords energy that they might have been carrying. Someone now understands why those swords were hanging over their head, what was giving them anxiety, what was creating this kind of, I almost want to say, stress and confusion for someone. Someone's going to be able to pinpoint that over the next 7 days. It could have been a situation where somebody might have been trying to force themselves in a lover's dynamic with someone else. And so with the lovers being in reverse, it's finally accepting that that's not a match, or that's not a pair. That's not where their love is. Somebody could be accepting that they're not meant to be in that connection, or in a connection with somebody. Which just means that whatever someone desires just hasn't shown up yet. So someone could have thought they had a lover, realizing they didn't. Five of Wands with the Queen of Wands. The Six of Coins, yeah. And that's all throat chakra energy. Somebody has the power to command some sort of justice in their life too. That's another timeline showing up. Someone standing in this Queen of Wands energy has put someone in the Hanged Woman. So the intention that they set didn't stick, couldn't take root. Yeah, like I said, I keep feeling like somebody's been in devil energy towards someone. Clarify. Ace of Wands with the Hanged Woman. The Eight of Coins. Again, someone cannot focus their intention in the same way that they once were able to, which has disrupted or cleared, oh, thank you, Divine, cleared a path for these swords to land exactly where they needed to land, which was on this person. It's like these swords showing up, that's those saxophones playing for someone, illuminates the fact that someone has found victory. I almost want to say over an illusion, because the Hanged Woman is Neptune energy. Over an illusion. Somebody can't keep up a lie anymore. Clarify the Four of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Or someone's going to have a hard time faking something. Or if someone has been faking something, it's going to be very obvious. Uh-oh. What's flipped up here? Yeah, the Four of Coins. Clarify the High Priestess with the Nine of Swords. Yeah. The Hermit. Strength. In a very interesting way, because of all of this energy, someone now sees very clearly who's who and what's what. That could have, it's like somebody trying to create illusions for somebody, but they were also under an illusion. So all the illusion is kind of clearing. This is a Ten of Swords season, Gemini season. So it's like somebody's confused as to why the swords aren't showing up at your door, like why you're not also having swords in your energy like that. Why you don't have the Three of Swords? Why aren't you in the Nine of Swords? Why aren't you also in the Ten of Swords? I want to say with the High Priestess and the Hermit, somebody saw this coming. Like I said, somebody pinpointed, this energy isn't mine. Where's that energy coming from? And I just heard, ask and you shall receive. Somebody asked to see where that energy was coming from, received the information of it, did the tempering that they needed to do. And because someone tempered the energy, it put someone in the Hanged Woman. It's like the simple fact that somebody is caught in an illusion and it seems like they're aware of it is a sign that whatever they intended for someone did not work. Now they're just in anticipation of whatever they put out coming back towards them, because they know it's coming back towards them. Somebody could be in the midst of that energy. Clarify the Lovers in reverse with the Six of Wands. The Star. Strength. I don't know if somebody was trying to be your lover, but they were like a false lover, trying to be your lover to put you in the Three of Swords, trying to be the lover to make you feel some type of way or do something to you. I just heard a vendetta. This could have been somebody who had a vendetta against you, or that's kind of strange. Somebody might want to try to come back in your world under the guise of a lover's energy, but you already know why they're showing back up. Or you already know. You already know not to take that offer. You already know what kind of BS somebody's on. So continue to do the tempering that you are doing, because it is protecting you. It is hanging up and binding whatever that spirit or that entity or energy is. Again, whether it lives in a body or it doesn't. Abundance and mysticism. So definitely, you started out with the solar plexus energy. Oracle starts out with solar plexus. Definitely get into your solar plexus, please. Okay, take care of it. Go sit in the sun. Wear the color yellow. Drink ginger tea or eat ginger. Okay, ginger chews, ginger candy. Put ginger in your food. Make your own ginger ale. Okay, or just you could get store-bought, I guess, if you want to. But really, maybe not. Maybe not. Find some way to incorporate ginger in your diet over the next 7 days. Okay? Because it's clearing out. It's helping to clear out this sword energy so that it can fall on the right head. And you got the third eye here with mysticism. Tell me a little bit more. What are the more important chakras here for my honeybees to focus on over the next 7 days? Thank you. Yeah, impartiality. That's your crown chakra. And you got another crown here, release. That's what I mean. It's like somebody is, I almost want to say maybe even a little bit disturbed that you are in this balance. Again, I'm going back to what I was seeing in my channeled vision. Somebody's smack dab in the middle of the scales, meaning balanced. Somebody's trying to figure out how you got to the center, how you got centered, or how you got balanced, and why they're on the extremes of the scales. See that? It's almost looking like a scale. She's holding 2 paint cans. Some of y'all need to work with amethyst. If you're a crystal person, get you some amethyst. Carry it around with you for the next 7 days. It's going to help you stay balanced. Stay in that center of that scale, because that's exactly where you need to be, because somebody's on the other side experiencing some sort of extreme, wondering why you aren't as well. Because again, I don't want to say you're too abundant. Yeah, well, I guess I do want to say that you're too abundant to experience that. You're too aware to get caught up in, I'm hearing the swords of it all. Some of y'all, there could have been someone attempting to try to take some sort of abundant energy from you. Maybe not necessarily like physical abundance, like material abundance, but like your joy, your happiness, your peace of mind. Somebody wanted to steal a little bit of that from you because they're having a hard time having it. But you're too in your higher self, I want to say. Yeah, damn, soulmate at the bottom. Maybe this soulmate is the abundance in some way, or a soulmate connection. Vanity, yeah. Yeah. How could I say that? Somebody wanted your abundance out of vanity. Like, out of a sense of, I almost want to say entitlement. I just heard it. You're a wizard, Harry. This could be somebody who dabbles in energy work like that. Somebody feels entitled to your abundance. Like your light, your solar plexus. Like it should, I'm hearing it should be me. Is that a Justin Bieber song? God damn, that's a throwback. Like it should be me holding your hand. It should be me. It should be me. It should be me. Soulmate. Somebody, so maybe you have a soulmate connection here. Somebody thinks it should be them that's your soulmate. That's what I was kind of getting with like the lovers in reverse. Somebody could be stepping into the awareness that they aren't your soulmate. That it shouldn't be them. Like they don't have any claim to that. But they wanted it out of vanity, and that's what needs to be released. Somebody thought that they were low-key maybe better than you, or like higher ranking than you were. Maybe that's what I was saying with the Queen of Wands. Somebody seeing where the rank really is. Somebody could have, like, again, underestimated you, or looked at you as if there's no way that you're, you know, gifted or protected. Like, nah, I know I'm stronger than this person. I could bend their will. Kind of like that in a weird way. But that was vanity on that person's end. And so it's like just for you to show up as the mystic. Okay. Somebody did too much work, overworked. I kind of want to put it like this. Somebody did a lot of work. Workaholic. Yeah. You might not know that somebody kind of dabbles in the spiritual arts for real. That could be revealed to you too. Completion, yeah, but whatever this is, they're going to see the completion of the energy they initiated in their own world. So whatever they felt entitled to, whatever they were trying to be a part of, take a part of, something Something maybe we're trying to take from you. Again, take part of your abundance. Something's going to be taken from them, or is being taken from them. I just heard the word envy. It's like, damn. Ooh. It's almost like, remember how I was saying somebody was like focusing a lot of energy onto you, whether they were aware of it or not, holding ill will or an ill intent in their heart towards you, whether they are aware of it or not. As that spirit felt like it was channeling it towards you, it actually reflected and refracted onto somebody in their world. So someone in their world is suffering because of their own ill will. Like, it's not touching you. That's why somebody's like, how are you in the middle of all of, like, how are you so centered? How are you so balanced? You should be out of whack. You should be distorted. But again, two cloaked energies. The mystic with mysticism. See that kind of like gray bubble surrounding her? Bounced right off for you and landed on somebody around them. This is, I guess we're really deep in this. Okay, so these weeklies are going to be fun. Somebody could also be haunted by their own energy. It's like somebody was harboring so much ill will towards you that it manifested into an entity that is now haunting them and is attached to them because they created it. It's like the shadow that they created follows them because they created it. It's like a puppy following its owner. But it's like someone's gonna have to release something or see something be released from their world in order to complete this energy that they initiated through the spiritual work they were doing. So karma, yeah, and perseverance. That's what I mean. How are you persevering right now? How are you not affected and not feeling the things that I'm sending towards you? And this is the relief. I can't make it up. That's exactly what that relief feels like. This is like old rags. An old identity, old energy being freed off of someone. You're going to know where you are in this energy over the next 7 days. Like, it's going to be an unmistakable and undeniable sense of relief. And it's going to pinpoint you to who exactly was pressing down and attempting to put weight on your spirit. Pulling on your spirit. Okay. Last confirmation of this energy. Soulmate. I can't make it up. Passion. Okay. Okay, so overall, definitely, again, get into your solar plexus. Definitely really your lower chakras. You got the root, the sacral, the solar, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. Okay? Some of y'all maybe need all of this energy. Really just pinpoint what's calling out to you here on the board. And focus on that energy, whichever one this is. Whichever one you feel drawn to for the next 7 days. Literally every day for the next 7 days. This is what I mean. Somebody had their focus and attention and was doing spiritual work because they felt like you were their soulmate. Whether they wanted to admit that or not. And it's like somebody... Here's what also could be happening. Like I said, a false lover could be revealed. Somebody could be realizing that who they are with is not a soulmate. And then recognizing who the real soulmate is. Somebody might have been trying to project that thought that I'm your soulmate, I'm your soulmate, I'm your soulmate, I'm your soulmate. It's me, it's me, it's me. Like literally, like repetitively. This has some tone of spiritual work on it. So wherever that is and however that lands, whoever was doing that spiritual work on somebody can no longer do it. And with these 2 graveyards here, something's definitely about to be dead or end in their world that's going to block them from doing it. I also almost want to say that somebody might have been claiming to have spiritual gifts for the sake of vanity, to look a certain way, and claiming to like hear people, or you know what I'm saying, like have that, and now they're actually about to have it. Now they're actually going to be hearing spirits. So this person might be a little mentally on edge. Okay? That's why it's like a be careful what you really wish for. Careful what you pretend and what you play around in. Because spirit ain't really nothing to play with like that. Somebody might be learning that the hard way. Somebody could have dabbled trying to get someone to be their soulmate. And that backfire is about to be very strong in someone's energy, okay? Take that again, only as it resonates. Even if this wasn't a message for you, you can still absorb or take in the chakra guidance, okay? So tap into whatever chakra, again, calls to you from this board over the next 7 days. And I'll see you in our next weekly reading. Again, ethereal ancestors for the angel and ancestor message. I'll have that posted on the community tab. I thank you to everybody who's already subscribed. Make sure you go subscribe if you want to tune into those readings. And I'll see you soon. Love you lots. Namaste.